59 seconds left in the first half. Getting back to Danny Granger, we're talking about a guy who was throwing down 25 points a game back in the day. Last season, just 6 points a game. He didn't have enough left to help Miami make up for even... some of the loss of LeBron.
Well, and he played in only 30 games last year, which unbelievably was the most he's had in 4 years. It's really tragic. Not sure if they're aware of the 2-for-1 opportunity.
Well, they ought to be. I mean, that's basic basketball time management. You've got to be aware of your clock and your situation.
Cousins, no good.
You know, the alley-oop is a great play when it works, but boy, when it doesn't.
Yeah, it can make you look silly. It embarrasses you. And we had a little silliness right there for sure.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
And the first half is now in the books. Grizzlies lead by 9. Live from the FedEx Forum. Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. You know, Eric Bledsoe has been exceptional here, guys.
I just love the tenacity on the defensive side. I mean, his play on D has been a huge factor for them as he continues to get steal after steal.
And, guys, as the game moves on, I think he should continue to be aggressive defensively to keep ball handlers off balance.
All right, the second half beginning in just a moment.
Tremendous output from Bledsoe. He has 12 points, and he's come away with 2 steals as well. He's blown up some plays out there.
And it also shows you the importance of intelligence as a defender because he has been a nightmare on the ball.
Bledsoe is up there with J.J. Redick. Then there's Richardson, and it's Durant. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
Now, you know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
Yeah, and you know, coaches always are looking for ways to tweak things and change it up a little bit, no matter what the situation is. That's what coaches do.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Drummond's checked in. Here's Bledsoe. Passes it to Drummond. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
Cousins. And it's sent back by Drummond. To the wing on the left. Back to Durant. To the middle. Here's Bledsoe. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. And, guys, Andre Drummond has made quite an impression in the early stages of his career. Clark, you were just talking about that. Greg, I don't think anyone felt he would have such an impact this fast.
Yeah, I mean, he's already a mountain of a man among boys. I mean, hard to believe when you look at this guy out there. He's only 22 years old.
Looking at Memphis, they took the win in their last game against the Boston Celtics. Bledsoe kicks to Drummond, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
Ah, that's bringing it down hard. Clark,
Yes,
bringing it
sir.
down hard,
Yes,
my
sir.
brother.
Yes, sir.
Symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight.
And Meeks kicks to Carter Williams. Back to Cousins. 4 on the clock. Here's Meeks. That's tipped. Carter Williams against Durant. And the wide open shot from Bledsoe. And a miss there on the triple. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. Meeks passes to Cousins.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
Memphis leading by 14. Richardson dishes to Bledsoe. Baseline try. Richardson kicks to Drummond. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Takes the 3. Durant, no good. For Denver, they've gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. A very slow start offensively. Here's Cousins. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback.
Yeah, and if you look at it, had they been converting those second chances all along instead of waiting until now, who knows?
His shot's just, it's not there right now with his team leading. Perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game. And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
And finished off by Fareed.
Sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult while they're trailing.
Yeah, but still, you know what? A magnificent move to the rim.
I tell you what, guys, I don't care what the score is. That's the play we're going to remember when this game is over.
Carter Williams with it. Now guarded by Bledsoe. Back to Carter Williams. And Fareed has it in the corner. To the paint. Here's Cousins. One thing about Kevin Durant, when you talk with him, he's got such a laid-back demeanor. I mean, his pulse doesn't quicken. And when you ask opponents, they'll tell you he is as competitive, Greg, as they come.
Yeah, what you see on the outside with Kevin is a mirage, a fake out, if you will, because on the inside, this guy burns with competitive fire and brimstone.
Excellent game we've seen from DeMarcus Cousins. He's got 14 points and 4 blocks. This is some performance we're witnessing out of him.
My man, a night to remember, no doubt about it. He is raining threes here tonight, and he is going to continue to stay aggressive.
As he should. I mean, when you're having the kind of day he's having from long range, you're doing your team a disservice if you aren't shot hungry. Cutting into the lead with a huge one-hand throwdown.
That's how to get your team back into it.
Yes, sir.
I tell you what, guys, that might also put a little spark into those guys.
And Redick kicks to Bledsoe. Durant with a screen on Carter Williams. In the corner, Drummond with it. Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
And with Durant, his competitive spirit really comes out in crunch time. He demands the ball when the game's on the line. And more often than not, he gets it and delivers.
And guys, talking about Durant, he may not wear it on his sleeve, but he's really upped his energy and emotion on the defensive end. I mean, he's seen that defense wins championships, and that's the only thing on his mind right now.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. Eric Bledsoe really making a difference here.
He's in one heck of a groove with the scoring. They're going to talk it over and try to figure out how to slow him down.
1:06 left to play in the third. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Andre Drummond is a big guy. At the NBA Draft Combine, he measured 7 feet tall with a 7'7" wingspan. And he tipped the scales at 280 pounds. That's a super heavyweight, my friends.
He doesn't get the second one. And on the topic of Andre Drummond, Greg, there are a few guys in the league who combine his kind of size with the type of athleticism he possesses. Fast up and down the floor, quick off his feet, even sports a little hang time. I mean, the guy's got a full package athletically.
You talked about the raw physical tools. Then you factor in the 2 things as a big that I really value: great hands and quick feet. And he's got that going for him. So you can't go through him, you can't go around him, and you certainly can't go over him. I mean, what's left?
We can only hope to contain him.
He has really shot the ball extremely well, as you'd expect. Like we say, he's been making sweet string music all day long.
The drive by Cousins. Right wing. Carter Williams against Beverly. 5 to shoot. Offensive rebound.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
To the paint. Here's Marjanovic. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the Grizzlies up by 12. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. So for the Nuggets, their last game, a loss to the Boston Celtics. So on the floor for Denver, they've got Jefferson. Devin Harris is out there with Jody Meeks. Then there's Kenneth Faried. And it's Capella in the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Harris outside. Three-pointer, and he gets the bucket. Harris has got it back down to within single digits for Denver.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
Down low, ripped away. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
There's the dish to Capella. Bledsoe against Harris. 5 on the clock. Denver gets it back. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And great effort on the boards, and what a mean
Yeah.
that was, Gary. I mean, you just will not see him ever quit on a play.
That guy is a handful. You've got to have a body on him, Clark, at all times.
And you know what? Sometimes that's not even enough. He'll go around, over, or through you to get to the pump.
And the Grizzlies leading by 5. It's Durant on the wing. Looking to get it going. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop the train when he's coming in for the slam.
Harris passes to Faried. Outside Jefferson. Back to Fareed. And it's Durant with the rebound. Durant's got 4 rebounds now tonight. On the wing, Jason Richardson. Some nice passing there by Memphis. With 3, Bledsoe. Denver grabs the miss. And Meeks kicks to Fareed. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Now, that was an incredible reverse throwdown right there. Tremendous body control.
I'd even go as far as say, Clark, that was a punctuation dunk. Huh?
I can feel that.
Sending a message.
How about, guys, that's one of those dunks that you probably want in your career highlight reel.
The Nuggets making a switch here. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Capella. Granger comes in for Kenneth Fareed. Allen's checked in for Meeks. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Harris. Denver calls timeout. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
During that break, Coach Mike Malone had some words for his team. He told